Hey everyone, this is Cool Kid here, and we're not talking about One Piece this week. We're talking about Burn the Witch Chapter Review, Chapter 1. I was pretty excited for, this series coming out since, it's Kubo, and I haven't seen, him do, I guess, artwork in a while since the end of Bleach. So it's really exciting. And hell, I even did a live reaction to the chapter, which you can look and you can find the video on the title card or in the description. Either way, you can check it out. Don't really care which way. But I was just excited about it. And plus the fact that we're getting a Burn the Witch, I believe, OVA or movie or whatever is supposed to be, I believe, like in a couple of months right now, especially with that latest trailer coming out, makes me feel like, I guess the chapters we're getting right now are actually, I think that's what they're adapting in the OVA slash movie slash whatever it's supposed to be, which makes me wonder, are they going to tackle like the one shot? Because with this chapter, it's kind of a continuation of the one shot, especially with this chapter. So I don't know how they're going to tackle it. Like if it's going to be like, I don't know, at the beginning of the movie, it's going to be like, oh yeah, we're just going to do like a quick 5-10 minute flashback. No biggie. So I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, I can't wait to see the movie. When it comes out, I'll probably put it on the title. I can't wait until the movie comes out. When it does, I believe its release date has already been stated, so I'll put it in editing so I don't forget or remember. So actually, wait a minute. I think there's one more thing I'm missing, I gotta say, before we get into the chapter review. So, this news is according to Weekly Shonen Jump Twitter. It's not Weekly Shonen Jump actual Twitter. It's a person who goes by that name, and he's not affiliated with them, but he reports on leaks and news relating to Shonen Jump. Yeah, and according to him, he says Burn the Witch Volume 1 will be out on October 2nd. So, with it being Volume 1, makes me think, because I had a look at this real quick. Like, let me pull my Bleach chapter, Volume 42, and it's about, let me look right here. I'm not including the advertisements at the, so it's 189 pages long. So let's round that up to about 190, and if we had to include all the pages for this volume, let me pull up my calculator just real quick. So this chapter has like 58, so let's round that up to 50. Then I think next week we'll get 35 pages, so 30. Then next week I think it's like 32. And just to be safe, let's make the final one another 30. So that's about 140 pages. And even if we add the one shot, I still think that would fit for a typical manga. So I wonder, why did they make this distinction of Volume 1? Which makes me think just a little bit of a possibility that Kubo might be planning for, more Burn the Witch chapters. Well, not exactly. From what if my theory about it is right, is Kubo plans to release Burn the Witch chapters every now and again. Like it's like maybe every 1 or 2 years you'd be like, okay, I'll bring a couple of Burn the Witch chapters out. If my theory is right, because I'm just saying this because they're specifically saying Volume 1. It's not, a Burn the Witch, manga thingy. I feel like there's some kind of importance for saying Volume 1, and, you gotta understand, Kubo, he did Bleach for 15 years, and towards the end of it, let's just say he wasn't in, I guess, the best condition. Like, I think he had, like, shoulder problems or something towards the end of it. So, I'm sure Kubo still wants to do manga. He just doesn't want to, do it more in a kind of permanent sense, as in something like Bleach. Like, maybe he will continue doing Burn the Witch every now and again, just enough for him to, release chapters, just not enough where he has to get a back-breaking condition. So, other than that, I think, let's get into Burn the Witch chapter review. Ah, man. So, the Burn the Witch chapter 1 starts off with a color spread page with both of our main characters in Valgo. I think I'm saying his name right. Hopefully, God, I just want the anime to come out sooner, so I don't have to be pronouncing these names wrong. Anyone knows how to pronounce these characters right? Comment down below. Or until the movie comes out, and then I can tell you how it's wrong. But, I definitely like the color page spread, which I believe it stated every chapter will get a color page spread. So, since there's there's 58 pages. I don't know how long this chapter review is, but it'll at least be as long as my Attack on Titan ones, because those are around 30-ish pages long. Just guessing. So, how the chapter basically starts off with, I guess this is, Nini. She's going on fairy tales. They're just full of it. A girl wants to hit by a magical spell. She turns into a princess, wears a dress, and gets a hot guy. But then the magic disappears part way. Isn't that just how it works? None of you have any idea how the spell wears off. But I'd rather be the one casting the spell instead of being bewitched by it. And while this inner dialogue is... God damn it, phone. Where was I? Oh yeah, while this is happening, Nini's getting chased by, I guess, reporters, paparazzi, whatever. She's getting chased by them, and then she takes a corner and she uses the coin that, if you remember from the one shots, she uses it with her phone to open a way to reverse London. So I think that's interesting, because I thought it was like, oh yeah, you just have to go to a telephone booth to open reverse London, right? It's like Harry Potter, but no, from the way it looks, it really almost looks like almost any way you can access it, just with, the coin there with Soul Society West Branch. So, she goes down to reverse London, and all the reporters are like, huh? What? Where did she go? And then, boom, Burn the Witch chapter title. And then after that, we switch focus on Newell, where she's chasing this. I believe we get this creature's name here, but this I don't know, like deer winged tail deer thing, deer dragon. Let's just call it a deer dragon until we get its name. So she's chasing after this deer dragon, and while that happens, there's this, I guess, giant bat creature thing. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird calling these creatures dragons, because, I do have to commend Kubo, because usually with, I guess with the hollows, they get kind of weirdish and fantastical, kind of, but, Burning Witch, I do have to commend for its, like how the dragon creatures are, because they're kind of unique-ish. And this giant bat owl thing comes out. Noelle uses spell 31, blue spark, and which, I mean, I guess I should have mentioned the spells. Aren't they like hollow? I mean, hey, at least they'll be actually, seeing the final arc of Bleach now. But yeah, these spells, I don't know how similar they're going to be to Hado, because I don't even think we saw all the Hado spells. But yeah, she does 31 blue spark, hits the elf dragon creature thing, gets hit by it, then flies out the way, knocking back both Noelle and the deer dragon thing. And Nini uses spell 34, flash bumper, and it basically makes a net where it catches both of them. And then after that, we get, I guess we get the name for the creature. We get the Bud Buck. The Bud Buck, yeah! Which, at least I don't have to call it deer dragon thing. It's really weird, just, calling just generally any creature dragon. And Nini goes to tell Noelle, like, that was close. What would you have done if I hadn't gone here in time? And Noelle's like, well, you have no right to complain. You were super late. And next page, it's basically just a, zoom out, zoom in of both Nini Spaniel Cock and Nanashi Noelle, which, I guess I don't know if I'm saying these names right. Like, Noelle, I'm pretty sure I'm saying her name right. Nini? I really hope I'm saying that right, hopefully. And after that little page, we get kind of, I guess, little backstory on the dragons, and it basically says dragons are mythical creatures, but in truth they are neither mythical nor creatures. In the London's past, 72% of all deaths were related to these beings known as dragons. That's why London's coat of arms display the dragons so prominently. And as the dragons rampages, they tend to be harmful to human, to find individuals that can manage them. And those who live in reverse London, their jobs are to conserve and control the dragon population. And then we find HQ and Nini and Noelle are getting this little argument on about, why did you take a 2-person job by yourself? Well, because you were late, Nini, and they get an argument about it. It goes on for a little bit, but I guess the important detail that happens when, I guess Noelle is going to get, her, I guess, money for doing the job. Oh my God. Witches get paid money for doing a job. We see, I guess, Pound, but the thing that is noticed that Nini noticed that it's like, oh, I mean, not Nini, I mean, Noelle's like, knows, oh, I lost achievement points. And they do bring up this achievement point again. I wonder, because to Nini, it's kind of an important detail, so I feel like, if that's something has to do with her, like, maybe if you get a certain amount of achievement points, that's like, oh yeah, you can jump through to the next rank or something. I'm not really sure about that, but yeah, just I guess an important detail just to that I've noticed. And They argue about that. They argue about the job a little bit, and then boom, off the distance, explosion happens, and we zoom in to see. Oh, it's just Balgo and Oshishi, Oshishi, Oshi, Oshi. God, I really hope I'm saying these names right. Just have to wait for the anime to figure that out. And both Nini and Noelle see Balgo, and they're like, "Oh, it's just Balgo again." Just seems like it. Hey, aren't you supposed to be like in charge of him? You mean we aren't in charge of him? Well, he does look happy, so I guess there's nothing wrong with that. You want some tea, Nini? Give me a latte. I like this exchange. And then ex-captain, which I forgot his name again. I really forgot his name from the one shot, but I didn't care enough to look back on it. But he comes in. He's like, "What the heck, guys? Aren't you guys are supposed to actually look after him?" At this point, Balgo's going to end up dead. At this point, Nini sees him. He's like, "Oh, that's just you, ex-chief. I heard you got depromoted because you didn't do anything." And he's like, "Stop burning the wound." Nini basically just tells them, "Look, I don't care if I hurt your wounds. Managing a dragon, a clan, is just some nonsense the HQ is forcing on us. We're not either getting paid or earning any achievement points to do any of this stuff. I got a normal job." And basically the HQ's like, "Well, I was able to get some approval for overtime payments, some bonus achievement points," and then they're like, "Oh man, okay, it's time to shine. It's time to do our job." With Nini being like, "You knew well, you're doing it for the money. Well, I'm doing it for the achievements." I really do hope eventually. In like a chapter or two, they really explain like what's the big deal about these achievement points. It could just be easily as, "Oh yeah, you need a certain amount of achievement points to move higher and higher up in the ranks." But yeah, just hopefully they explain this, and she says, "If anyone asks, we're doing this for social justice." And then we focus wherever Balgo's at with Oshishi. God, I really hope I'm saying the name right. But yeah, we see him and some, I guess, random civilian in reverse London. So I guess there's just like, I don't know, because there's obviously, reverse London is obviously into, normal people on top of London. So that makes me think like there's like a just random citizens that know about the magic, but they're just kind of ordinary in reverse London. He breaks, I guess, this guy's window, and Balgo's like, "Oh man, dude, I'm sorry. Did you get hurt?" And he's like, "Man, I'm not worried about injuries. What am I supposed to do if I get thrown in jail because of breaking the law?" And there's this happening. The dialogue box pretty much just says, when it comes to dragon management, there's absolutely one rule. Ordinary citizens are forbidden with interacting with dragons. Only people who pass the test granted permission to come with direct contact with dragons. So only witches and wizards can, have contact with dragons. And Noelle and Nini come in, and they calm down Oshishi, and the Oshishi stops them, I guess flying around, and after that, the random guy who I don't know, just ordinary guys like, yeah, man, thanks, witches. What about my window? Noel goes up to the guy. He's like, well, you may use dragon insurance to cover the windows. Yeah, dragon insurance. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes sense. It's like in Harry Potter where it's like some magical crap happens and it's like, oh yeah, I'm sure they have magic insurance for all the, magical mishaps that happen. Actually, I've never watched, I'm just going to say this out loud. I've never watched Harry Potter. Just give me a minute here. Look, I literally own all 8 films of the Harry Potter. I've not seen one, except to one exception. I have seen what was it? The first Fantastic Beasts and Where You Can Find Them. I actually did see that one, but that's literally the only exception. So, any Harry Potter nerds out there, can you tell me if there's like some magic insurance thing? Just curious, just for curiosity's sake. But yeah, no. So I really should get to watching the Harry Potter films. But yeah, back to the chapter, and Noel's like, well, did you come in contact with the dragon? And the guy's like, no, not at all. And Noel does this little, I guess, test thing with the guy where she takes, like, I don't know, some kind of scanner, notepad thing, and the guy has to, like, do it with his tongue, press it against the thing, and it scans it. So I guess it's some kind of, like, DNA sort of thing. And while this is happening, I guess the narrator's like, the dragon contact prohibition was written into 1609. Wow, that's a very long time ago. But 1609 to protect dragons and humans alike. Those who violate the statute will be sentenced to 100 years in prison or death. Or what was it? Oh, yeah, execution. But I like the sound of death. So, yeah, and she scans the guy. And it's like, oh yeah, his dragon toxins, dragotoxin are 3.3 millicrest, I guess. I don't know, it's millicrest, I guess that's what the ratio they're going for, that they're in normal amounts. Then the narrator states, a certain person who has their dragon toxic level at a certain amount, they become, turn the page, yeah, they become dragon clan. So I do think that's interesting how, they explain the reasoning. Nanny basically is just going hands down on Balgo. He's like, I can't believe you're doing this. After all this time, why haven't you put Oshie on a collar? And he did. He talks about, but I did put one, but it fell down when he transformed. And Noel, it's like, wait a minute. Oshie spread wings, even though you didn't do anything, and while she's talking to him about this, the dragon clan with infected disease form prolonged with dragon. The most significant symptom of being a dragon clan is they have a strong tendency to attract dragons by their very disposition. And then some other giant dragon thing comes in for the attack, and they're like, "Oh man, we gotta tape up the barriers." So they just got some just regular keep out tape. I don't know if that's just special, but yeah, there's some keep out tape, and Noelle goes on for the attack to the dragon with Stun Ball. Wait, what spell was it? Yeah, spell for Spun Ball. Hits the dragon. It falls back, and they're like, "Oh, it's just that was easy." And he's like, Why did you even bother with the dragon?" She calls HQ and basically says, yeah, Chief, yeah, we knocked down a dragon, so I would like some additional reward." Look, it's not our fault. I couldn't tell what the dragon is, so I just shot a tranquilizer at it so it wouldn't worry out, and then we notice the dragon transform, and like its, I guess, mask thing falls off, and it goes in attack for Nanashi, but Nini moves her out of the way, and they know it's just like, "Oh, this is no ordinary dragon. It looks like we got a dark dragon on our hand." And soon as they notice this, we got like this, I don't know, not really the city's changing, but like then I don't know, somewhere where a sign says Ruford Street, just this like emergency dragon blockade, and I guess gate rails just pop up, and then I guess on the announcement it's like, "This is a notification from the Reverse London BBC." Man, okay, not to get off topic, but this comic makes me wonder, like, is there Reverse Doctor Who? And it probably isn't that great anyway, but and they're like, "Reverse London BBC, there's a dark dragon alert. Ruford Street has been put under a dragon blockade. Anyone in the vicinity should seek shelter." Weinbein is managing this, and while this is happening, Noelle tells the chief on the phone. She's like, "Yeah, they just put it up the dragon." The dragon blockade, and he basically tells them, wait for the backup to come, and then Nini just presses the hang up button on Noelle's call, and the last thing the chief says is, "The Sabers?" Yeah, the Sabers, and Nini says, "This is our chance to show how powerful we are." And she goes on and saying, I want to get into the Sabers," and then goes on. The manga goes on another one of those, lore dumps about the dark dragons. They absorb negative emotions from humans. They have prolonged contact, and they transform into these dark dragons, which their only goal is to hurt and kill all humans. Therefore, the sole method of handling dark dragons is to eradicate them. So it basically says, to exterminate every single one of them, and then we get these cool fights with both Noelle and Nanashi, where they're going after the dragon. Noelle uses spell 45, and then I guess we end at the start of the fight. Well, it's not the end of the chapter, but we transition from, I guess, the start of the fight to here, where we're in some secret office hidden thing at Weinbein. We're at the let's see, wing bind, supreme powers that be the top of the horn. So we got this mysterious group, and we pretty much get revealed to every single one of these guys, or at least how they look and what they command. So we got Bruno Bangafli. I really hope whenever the anime comes out, we know how these guys' names are pronounced. We get he commands the Magic Circle Corps Inc. Then we got next Roy B. Dipper. Let's see, Incantation Corps Armaments. Then we got Corviny Miffield. I really can't wait for Corviny Miffield. Let's see. Corps. And we got Tribone Tanarchy, which look at this dwarfish looking guy. Mystery Corps Pipers. We got Sullivan Squifer, the Tactic Corps Savers. Sullivan Squifer. Then we got Sakura Rin, which I think he's the only one we don't see. He doesn't show up. And then we got Harry Shark. It's like Shanks. I really don't know how to say British names. They're even if they're British, and they basically what happens is them arguing like, do you know how long it's been since a dragon clan has existed? A whole freaking century. And one of the other guys is like, well, it's only been like 96 years. Well, that's a whole century. And it goes on about it. It goes on about it. He's like, look, this little like Balgo, whatever is his name, he should have never been let loose to begin with. What do you think, Wolfie? Then we see, I guess they have the top boss, the Wolfgang Schlashnacht. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Wolfgang, he's like, this matter has been also raised in our corpse on countless occasions. So the past months since he's become a dragon clan, we cannot discard this situation caused by acting on our own. We will commence to eliminate the dragon clan. Balgo Parks. Wait, is his last name Parks? Yeah. Okay. But that pretty much ends the chapter. And whenever this video comes out, actually, I'm recording this right now on a Saturday, which I probably should have recorded this yesterday. So literally, the chapter comes out tomorrow. Hopefully, I can get this chapter review before that. But woo! What I think about the chapter, I actually kind of liked it. For chapter 1, it gave us a lot of stuff, and we got little details, and I kind of like how, I both like the whole dynamic between Noelle and Narashi. If I had to say one problem I have, really have with it, is I don't know, I feel like things are kind of moving a little too fast. Not too fast, I mean, things, I think, need to move faster. Because there's only 4 chapters. I think this is, the pace that this is going is actually pretty good, but the one real problem I have with it is it's 4 chapters long, so I have no idea if, Kubo can really tell the quote-unquote story arc he could do in here, so I'm not sure, but yeah, it's really cool, and I'm also cool to see what's up with all these guys, especially that Bruno guy. For some reason, he almost looks like Basby. I think his haircut's wait. No. I don't know. Maybe he definitely does remind me of Basby within design. I don't know. I'm just really excited to see what what's next with this, and which hey guys, I'll be doing the Burn the Witch chapter review, chapter 2, not chapter 2, not Burn the Witch chapter review. I mean live reaction tomorrow on Sunday. Last time I was a couple hours late because I woke up kind of late. I'll try at least this time to wake up early enough so I can get the stream ready and everything. Probably about like 30 minutes before the chapters release on the Viz side. I don't know how they do it on Manga. What was it? The Suecia online thing. I think it's like Manga Plus or whatever that site's called. I don't know when they update the chapters to come out, but I know that's how Viz does it. So generally really excited. I can't wait to see where this is going. I'm also definitely excited to see Burn the Witch. Burn the Witch OVA / movie. I think the one thing I read, I don't know if it's true or not, but how this is going to go for releasing digitally is, I believe Crunchyroll is going at least outside Japan. Crunchyroll is going to release it through the Crunchyroll service, at least outside Japan. Inside Japan, I think it's going to be under Amazon, Amazon video streaming. But if you live outside of that, you can check Crunchyroll for that. So yeah, Crunchyroll, thank God. I knew they were actually planning to release, the OVA in theaters, but I believe that's probably the best time. Even though I would look, man, I would totally love, once this, once with what's happening is gone away, I would totally love to have a little special theater event where I can watch it, Burn the Witch movie theater. I would totally be cool with it. I mean, especially at Alamo. I love the Alamo theater. But yeah, I can tell you, even though the theaters are open now, I'm not going anywhere near that. So let me look at the time. Okay, yeah, I think this is a good time to end. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe. I guess I should mention before I leave, I did this review this week because there's no One Piece chapters. So if you guys want to comment down below if you want me to do these chapter reviews, either the day, the week it comes out, which I can probably do. You probably filmed a chapter review at the end of Sunday, get the video out on Monday, and I'm totally cool for doing that. But if you guys want to do, if you guys are fine, okay, just upload when you would upload a One Piece chapter review, just when One Piece isn't out. So I'm really cool for that. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and that's it. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time when the powers on the top of Winged Vine has been ready to fight for Burn the Witch. Yeah, I really suck at these ends. Also, if anyone knows any cool Burn the Witch merch that's coming out, please tell me. I love Burn the Witch. Burn the Witch! Wait, why am I still here?